Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So I didn't know that this was taking place in English, and I didn't know that we were being followed by our friends in New York. It's great news because it's good that this initiative is not Franco-French, but global. Artificial intelligence is a global trend, and I actually believe it's not a trend because researchers have been working on this subject for over 70 years, except that thanks to data and a broader and larger access to data and its potential, well, now we can use them to their potential thanks to the AI tools. So that's, I think, why there's a real acceleration of the interest in anything in relation with artificial intelligence. So I was very interested to see, look at closely the initiatives taken by other governments. As you know, I am competitive. You know, I used to run. I like to be on the podium, and what I like for myself, I like for my country. And so I read with great interest Barack Obama's initiative on artificial intelligence. The latest document was published during the Christmas holiday. And then the United Kingdom launched a project as well, Japan, South Korea, but only a few countries in the world, actually. And not much in Europe. I mean, we do have a few projects which are ambitious, sustained, supported by European fundings, such as Human Brain, which is a great research project. But nothing to the scale, the ambition, and the extent of the potential of what artificial intelligence means today and can mean tomorrow for businesses, for the industries, for every single sector that is going to be transformed profoundly, structurally, with the integration of artificial intelligence tools. And I'm not talking fancy things only, or leisure, or hobbies that can be augmented thanks to data. No, I think the potential is huge. So, of course, spontaneously now we think automated cars, and then with all the questions that come with it in terms of ethics, the legal aspects, etc., and the transformation of the whole industrial sector, but it's not that only. And so what I saw is that in France, we do have a huge potential of creating an ecosystem around that subject that is beneficial for the economy and for the society. When we think artificial intelligence, when we think automation, well, in the public debate, the perception is negative. It is seen as a threat that will kill jobs, that creates bankruptcies on the and falls on the stock markets, that will replace human beings by robots. So what will be the place for emotions, for instincts, and for natural intelligence? What I would like to do is trust the ecosystem composed of researchers, innovators, large companies, startups, entrepreneurs to come with solutions that can improve the world, that can create economic value and bring some societal and social value as well. My conviction is that robots will not replace people, that will help them do their job in a more efficient way. That will imply for most of us to have to relearn new skills, to have to adapt to this new environment. So yes, there is a real challenge here, but this should not be seen, at least now, as a threat because we're only at the beginning. Our priority, and I think the responsibility for a government like the French government, is really to help accompany, support the innovators and lead them in the right direction. In order to do that, we will be launching, so I'm sorry it's not today because the two initiatives are so complementary. We will be launching the kickoff. It's really just a start, a modest start, but the kickoff of some working groups, which subject by subject will gather all the best researchers, the startups, the private companies, and the public sector around the subject of artificial intelligence in order to come up with a national strategy. And hopefully in the months to come, this is going to happen on Friday, together with my colleague in government, Thierry Mandon. He's in charge of research and higher education, and we can't think artificial intelligence without including the research centers and the questions of education. So this is taking place on Friday. So why did I want to come here? Because I think we need money. We need money to support the private projects to be created in France and to grow in this country. What's happening at the moment in the AI community is fantastic in Paris, not in Paris only. Many, meetup groups, researchers gathering together, companies investing, partnering with other companies, including the biggest tech companies based in the US. That's good, but what role for the public sector, which is going to be disrupted itself? What role for the startups? And what role for the researchers working in French labs? So this is the answers we'll have to address. And this initiative will be as part of others, a sort of financial tool that could be complementary to the fundings we hope to put into the project coming from the public sector. So congratulations for participating in this general movement towards supporting financially artificial intelligence projects. I think we have very strong assets in France. Clearly, France is the country to do data at the moment through the bill I presented in Parliament, the Digital Republic Bill. Well, we offered you the sort of natural resources. You now have you will have in the future the access to public data. We're really pushing to open up data whenever possible, including when it's feasible in the private sector. So we're giving the access to data. Now it's up to the startups to seize all the opportunities and create new innovative solutions. So I think all the ingredients are there to make of France a leading nation on artificial intelligence. The goal being not to be passive in front of these challenges that will really build the future, but to ask the right questions and to support the right initiatives. This is what I call being active and being aware in a digital environment. So I wish you all the best for that initiative. We're still in January, so I can take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy New Year. I know it sounds crazy to our friends in New York, but in France, we're always a bit late. So even if we're near the end of January, we still wish us all a very, very happy New Year. And yes, all the best. Very good luck to this project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you have time for a few questions, or?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any questions from?
I like that.
From the audience? Okay, I will start a very easy question. Yeah. So you have the initiative on Friday. So you're announcing. Can we all attend? I mean, who can attend that? How is it organized? You said that you're going to gather different groups. Can you just tell us more on that?
I love that question. I think there's no limit of attendance except the capacity of the room. It's taking place at Agora 9 So it's an incubator in Paris. Nathaniel, who's the only person in the room not listening to what I'm saying, what's the how can we register to attend the event on Friday?
Okay, I don't know the website by heart.
Is there a website?
But there is a website.
Okay, I need the answer before I leave.
The easiest way is to send me an email.
Ooh, do you?
and I will, I will transfer that.
To me, if you want,
yeah,
and I can translate.
Okay, to Alexandra. That's perfect. And then if you can send me the list, I will integrate that. On Friday.
Okay, let's do it that way. Sorry not to be able to be more precise.
Sorry,
I wasn't into the logistical details, but everyone in this room who would like to attend the event, you send an email to Alexandra, who will transfer us the details. And if we realize that the capacity of the room is not large enough, that means one thing, that next time when we'll get to present some of the first conclusions coming from the working groups, we'll have to use a larger venue.
Thank you very much, Axelle. Thanks again. And we wish you all the best for this new initiative. I think it's a great initiative, and I agree with you. In France, really we have everything to be the first country in data and big data and artificial intelligence. I mean, we have all the great assets to be successful there. I think it's a great revolution, what we're experiencing around artificial intelligence and big data, and we can all be part of that. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.